All right, this lesson is about don't be spreading your seed everywhere. There's some brothers who have children that they cannot afford. You see that in the world. You see Jake that, knock up a woman, get her pregnant, dip out on her and leave, or get a woman pregnant and try to lock her down. All that stuff that you see in the world, you see the same stuff in Israel. And normally, you don't make videos about how to love your wife. Because most of us say, hey man, just get your rocks off and, and just leave it at that. And there's some people that take that stuff to heart. You know, they get their rocks off, but also impregnating that woman at the same time. You gotta be wise in this thing. If a woman ain't for you, hey, some stuff is not for you. You might be a brother who has to have a woman, but you also might be a brother who has to have a woman, but also a woman is also something that you need to refrain from. You're not supposed to give your soul to everything. Find out what's good for it. And what's good for your soul, give to it. What's bad for your soul, keep away from it. This is Sirach 18 and verse. Start at verse 30. Uh, hmm. Do I want to start off further? All right, Sirach 18 and verse. Yeah, I guess it has to be verse 30. Sirach 18 and verse 30. Go not after thy lust, and refrain thyself from thine appetites. If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee. So, all right, this is going into lust. What are your lusts? Stuff you can lust after, you know, drinking. You can lust after, women. And what man doesn't lust after women? But it becomes an issue when your priorities are messed up because of it. Nothing wrong with drinking, but it's a problem when it messes up your priorities. There's nothing wrong with having a woman. It's a problem when it messes up your priorities. There's nothing wrong with having a child or children. It's wrong when it's messing up your priorities. That's the issues that's going on. You don't want to be a brother who is having a child just because you can have a child and just because you want a child and you never even counted the cost. Part of counting the cost is a family. Do you have them already? Do you want one? Scripture says we're going to get those in the kingdom. Yahweh forbid I have any. I don't want any on this side. I don't want any on this side. I don't want to date a woman who got her own children either and be raising hers. I don't care about that either. I don't want that. That's personally me. That's my I don't see any profit on this side to say I had a child, even if it was a servant of the Most High on this side, when I could have them, plenty of them on the other side. Now I'm just speaking for myself. But if you want children, okay, if you want children, you have to fulfill the duty of a husband. You can't just, oh, I'm just gonna raw dog and knock down every single woman. No, you when you raw dogging women, you already know that that can lead to children. Now there's some women that be on birth control pills, man. You already know a woman to stop taking that stuff. A woman to stop taking that, you in the side of her missionary, you about to pull out, then she wrap her legs around you, and now all of a sudden you just shut up the club, and all of a sudden, uh, little insert Hebrew name done popped up, and guess what? You got the responsibility as a husband. This is First Peter chapter 3 and verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wise. So this is how women are supposed to behave. Verse 2. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear, whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and wearing and of wearing gold or of putting on of apparel, but let it be let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God of great price. So this is basically how women, not supposed to be prioritizing getting the hair done, nails done, and wearing gold. That's not how you're supposed to adorn and present yourself. You're supposed to take pride in what's inside of you, not of your outward appearance. It's not saying nothing's wrong with wearing gold, you know, or having nice clothes on, or even having plaiting meaning braids. It's when you actually that becomes who you are. That's when it's an issue. Because it says, whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning. So you don't want to have that. A woman don't want to have that outward adorning. Now, we always get on the woman, and this is getting on the woman. I'm about to skip a few verses to verse 7. And now here's the duty of a man as a husband for brothers who want to basically have children. You have to make sure you count the cost. And for those who don't want to have children, if you basically engaging in activities that lead to children, you should be prepared in the event that you become a father. This is First Peter chapter 3 verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. Let me stop there. Likewise, let me read back. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. You don't want your prayers hindered because you got some brothers who, okay, the woman's wicked, she's evil, we know that. And this lesson is not to uh, exempt women from being evil or wicked because we know that they are. That's just a fact of life. But you just can't just be, you have a wife, your rib, because any woman that you pipe it down, that technically is your wife. You piping her down, treating her like she completely ain't shit, getting her pregnant, and then crying, oh, she's a demon. Now you got a child to take care of. Now that's extreme, and I don't think most brothers are doing that. But that's an example of somebody who could take it to the extreme, who think that you could just be in this world and just make children and not take. No, you have a child, you got to take care of it. If you have a child with a woman that's a demon, guess what? You're gonna have to find out how to co-parent with that demon. Imagine that. You find this woman. You already know she ain't shit woman. She met her at a strip club. She's a city girl. You know, got her edges all pressed down, nails just done. Weave all the way down to the bottom of the back of her knees, and then you're smashing her. You have a child by her, and then it don't work out. Maybe because she's a demon, maybe because you being a demon, maybe y'all both just being demons. But for whatever reason, it doesn't work out. Whatever reason it doesn't work out, you have to figure out how to co-parent with that woman. Because in today's society, a woman could just straight up put you on child support. Now that is a whole nother story about how wicked that is. But a woman can straight just put you up on child support and not think twice about it. So don't just be put. You got to really think about where you put your seed at. Every woman is not deserving of your seed. That's your seed. You are a man, Yahweh, Yahweh willing, and not just Yahweh willing, but we are of that hopeful number of the elect. Every woman on this earth does not deserve to be with a man of the to bear a child from the holy seed. Like you have to like every woman is not basically fit. These thought 304s, they not worthy of well, we all of us are not even worthy of life, but they're not these thoughts and 304s, they're not worthy of a stand up man. So just be careful where you plant your seed at. You don't want to be just spraying your seed everywhere. That's not the thing to do. If you can, you should you should even if you can't, you should aspire to be a brother who can go without sex. Even if oh man, I can't do it. You should aspire to be one. Are we supposed to be like Yahweh Shai? What did Yahweh Shai do? Was he all chasing up after women? No. Is it wrong for you to do it? At the same time, no. Hell, if everybody was was a celibate, the nation of Israel would all, fucking die. But there's some people that's, supposed to bring back the elect. Just because person is of the two-third doesn't mean that they can't have a child that's of the elect. Just because a person is of the elect doesn't mean that they'll have a child that's of the elect. They can have a two-third child. Hey, but that's it. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakudash. Double honors and elders of GMS well. Peace, salutation, and shalom.